Some of the country's sharpest minds, packed with knowledge about all things automobile. Our contestants are bursting with auto passion. Welcome once again, folks, to the Mahindra AQ Season 6. I'm Siddharth Vinayak Patankar. We've had a superb set of clashes so far with qualifiers from the north, east and west through to the finals. And given the competition they've already faced, the South Zone promises another thriller. So for the last 6 years, we've always had intense competition coming in from the South Zone. Let's meet our 4 teams today, seated completely in random order through a draw of lots conducted just a few minutes ago. First up, from CET Trivandrum, Hari Krishnan R and Ashok T. George. Warm welcome to you guys. Good to see you. We, as always, have familiar faces coming back to us. That's the case with team number 2 coming in from Bangalore, representing 2 different corporates, Pricol and Aether Energy. That's Arun TC and Shantanu Zo. Welcome back to the AQ, I should say, and all the very best to you. Returning champions coming in from Chennai, representing Cognizant, that and of course along with him his partner, who is an auto blogger. That's Joshua, Satish Matthew and Saket Prakash. Very good to see you guys again. And finally, last but not least, from the Vasavi College of Engineering, Hyderabad, 2 very strong contenders as well, Kaushalera and G. Aditya. First timers, so it's good to have some fresh blood, and all the very best to you as well. Let's begin with round 1. The way round 1 works, know your car is what we call it, KYC, and there will be a grid that will come up on the big screen right here. 8 choices. There will be iconic cars. Those are the choices. And you've got to tell me the one that you think you know most about. Your question will be based on that car. It's 200 kilometers for the right answer. There is no negative marking, and 100 kilometers on the pass. All right? So let's take a look at the grid. Fantastic looking automobiles there. There's the Rolls-Royce Phantom, the Willys Jeep, Citroën DS, the Volkswagen Golf, Premier Padmini, Ferrari Enzo, the F1 from McLaren, and the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. CET, which one?
Premier Padmini.
Premier Padmini. Your question. The Premier Padmini introduced a diesel variant in 1996, the 137D. Which car maker provided the diesel engine?
Fiat.
No, you think it would be Fiat, but it was not, so the question passes.
I think it's Peugeot.
It's not Peugeot either. Passing on. No answer. Hyderabad? Also no answer. The correct answer? Nissan. Seven choices still on the board for Bangalore.
McLaren F1.
The McLaren F1, and your question on that car. The first F1 built by McLaren had an engine provided by which car manufacturer? Similar question.
BMW.
BMW. That's a confident answer or a guess?
Confident answer.
It's bang on. Absolutely right. 200 kilometers. Choices now being presented to Chennai.
Ferrari Enzo.
The first Ferrari Enzo to set wheels on US soil was used as a part of a popular film series, that is, and was driven by Demi Moore in that film. Which movie?
Charlie's Angels.
Can you give me more?
Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
Hang on, 200 kilometers to you as well. Finally, we've still got quite a few choices up there. They'll come right back. There we go. Tell me what you'd like to go with.
Rolls-Royce.
The Phantom. When the Rolls-Royce Phantom 1 was introduced in 1925, which car did it replace in the lineup for Rolls-Royce? The original Rolls-Royce Phantom.
Is that Ghost?
Can you be more specific? I've had a generous streak the last few weeks, so why change that? The Silver Ghost, but I'll give you that. Good job from all of the teams here, and a nice quick end to that first round. It's straight away into round 2. The Carpool round, as we call it, takes you into CNB. That's the Car and Bike Show on the NDTV network. You will have clips from the show playing out for you. There will be direct questions, and we're switching the order around. We'll start with Hyderabad. 200 kilometers for the right answer. If you get the answer wrong, You have the choice to pass it to a particular team. You can choose who to pass it to. If that team then gets it right, you get to split points, so 100 each. Clear? No negative marking, no further passing, and the first clip then from the show playing out for Hyderabad. The latest from BMW comes from its sub-brand, BMW i, and it represents everything the Bavarian car maker wants from its future. The car looks like $1 million since it has stayed true to its concept. But more than anything else, the part that has excited me is that it is every bit the sports car it promises to be, not just a hybrid or even just a hybrid sports car. All right, so a hybrid sports car, that's BMW's new green i brand. But my question for you is, tell me, what is the petrol or gasoline engine on that car?
Is it a V12 petrol engine?
Is it a V12? No, I don't think it would need the hybrid powertrain then, but you have to now tell me who you want to pass it to.
Cognizant Chennai.
All right, so right next door.
It's a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder twin-power engine outputting 231 horsepower.
Can't get more specific than that. Absolutely right, so 100 each to both of you. And you picked the right team to pass it to, I can tell you. Here's where things get a little exciting because now, based on that clip, I have a bonus question. It will be on a buzzer that will decide who gets to go for it. Remember, it's 200 kilometers as a bonus if you get it right, but it's minus 100 if you get it wrong. So listen to the question carefully. So the bonus question based on that same clip, where is the i8 made? Chennai.
In Munich.
In Munich, they say that is minus 100, so you just lost that advantage. It is in Leipzig, BMW's plant in Leipzig, also in Germany, obviously, but that is where the i8 is made, but it was worth a shot. Now you have to, of course, look at your clip. We have a direct question for you.
A Toyota like you've never seen before. Now that's quite a tall claim for a car that's a bestseller around the world. Does make a whole new impression the first time you set eyes on it.
It is indeed a bestseller. It's one of the best-selling nameplates in the automobile industry worldwide. That's the Corolla. What generation is this?
That's the 11th generation Toyota Corolla.
That is the 11th generation Corolla, and it is indeed. So 200 kilometers to you. Good job. Your clip next, Bangalore. Yes, it's lethal. The very hot RS7 Sportback from Audi. It was introduced for the first time in 2013. But my question, what's the engine on board that car?
It's a 4.8 liter V8 bi-turbo.
No, that's not right. So you tell me who you want to pass it to.
Chennai.
All right.
It's a 4-liter TFSI V8 petrol outputting 560 PS and 680 Newton meters of torque, mated to a 7-speed S-tronic dual-clutch gearbox.
Would you also like to do the review while we're at it?
I don't mind.
All right. That is right. So 100 kilometers apiece. CET, take a look at your clip.
The visual history here kind of lends itself to contemporary design. You know, the Indian potential consumers are watching F1. They're into high tech. So we've blended that old school Harley look with some high tech lines to create something really new and exciting for the customers. It's basically a new canvas for them to start their own customization and personalization journey.
An interesting bike. The new Street family, in fact, from Harley-Davidson is a completely new direction for this bike maker, and for the first time, the bikes are also being made at 2 locations in the world. Name them.
We're guessing one would be in India.
Okay, that's a guess. What's the other guess?
Oh, no, that's not a guess, actually. That's in India.
All right. And? Come on, guys. Time's ticking away.
Indonesia.
Indonesia and India is not right. So you got to pass that then. Tell me who you want to pass it to.
Cognizant
Of
Chennai.
course, we go to Chennai.
Bawal in Haryana and Milwaukee in the US.
Bawal in Haryana and Milwaukee in the US, you said. You had half of that right. Bawal in Haryana is right. It's Kansas City in the US and not Milwaukee, so I can't give you that. Came pretty close to that though, and even if you had said the USA and India, could have considered it for you, but of course, not quite right there. They had to get it right for you to benefit from that. Right, so that's the end of that round as well. It means very quickly that we advance into round 3, but before that, a quick look at the scores. CET yet to get off the mark there, but we've got two teams tied on 300. That's both Bangalore and Hyderabad. And surprise, surprise, Chennai ahead with 500 kilometers on the board at this point. Let's go straight into round 3. So, of course, this is that round where we introduce you to one of our special guests right here on the set with us. The Maximo minivan is the car of choice today, and what it simply means is that this is the vehicle all of our participants have spent lots of time with. They've been offered certain material and a briefing, and they've also spent time with the actual physical vehicle and been free to go online, figure out everything about this car, because all the questions will come based on this product. Now, all of these questions, of course, are now open to all of you because this is a buzzer round. So get your hands nicely warmed up because you get 200 kilometers for the right answer. It's minus 100 for the wrong answer. So I hope you've been paying attention. Are you all ready? Great, let's begin. Question 1. How many passengers can it seat, the Maximo? Chennai.
It comes in 2 seating configurations, 6 plus driver or 7 plus driver.
That is absolutely fine. Second question. By what name is the safety feature that helps?
Safe Eye.
You want to tell us what it is?
It's a camera system, 1 camera in the front, 1 in the back, that helps parents and school administrators monitor the video feed inside the van in real time.
Perfect. I couldn't have said it better. That is the Safe Eye. What's the certified mileage for the Maximo?
20 kilometers per liter.
20 kilometers is right. So that's 600 kilometers so far in this round just for Chennai. And the last question. What's the name that's been given to the special last row windows on this car? Yes, Bangalore.
Butterfly windows.
Butterfly is right, absolutely right. So 200 kilometers to Bangalore to round things off. Let's slip into a short break here. We've got more coming up on the AQ. Welcome back to the Mahindra AQ here on the NDTV network. We have quite a lot of fun that's been going on in the first round. Things might start to get a little bit serious now. 2 more rounds to go. The next one is called Go Green. As the name suggests, it's environmentally friendly vehicles that will feature in this particular round. 200 kilometers for the right answer. There is no negative marking for the wrong answer. However, while I'm asking that question, if any of the other teams, not the one I'm asking the question to, but the other teams, if any of them think that they know the answer, go ahead and hit your buzzer. If you get it right on the buzzer, it's 200 kilometers to you as well. But if you get it wrong on the buzzer, it's minus 100. Yeah? We're changing the order again, starting with CET this time. And the direct question to you. Who got pole position in the first ever Formula E race held in Beijing in September 2014?
Sebastian Vettel.
Formula E race, so no, that's not right. And it's Chennai with the buzzer.
Sebastian Buemi.
Is also not right.
I think it's Julian Ingrassia.
Also not right, passing finally to Hyderabad. No answer, it's Nicholas Prost. That's the name we were looking for. Direct question now for Bangalore. On which European car was the chameleon charger introduced? It's a feature that allows charging of that car from any AC public charging station. European model, I need the name of the car.
BMW i3.
It's not the BMW i3. Chennai?
Tesla Model S.
European car, so no, that's not it either. Hyderabad? No answer. Trivandrum?
The hybrid version of SLS AMG.
No, wouldn't be like that. Very convenient that would be. No, something a lot more humble. The Zoe from Renault, the Renault Zoe. Chennai, your direct question now, and it comes to you from my friend Dhruv Behel, who's the editor of AutoX.
With which car would you associate the Goodbye Fuel Hello Electric ownership program?
Mahindra Reva E20.
Mahindra Reva E20 is bang on. Right answer. Finally, the last direct question of this round goes to Hyderabad. Recently, Volkswagen auctioned off the first unit of which new EV that's going to be sold in the US as part of a charity fundraiser, and the money that was raised was given to an environmental NGO. It's the e-Golf, but that is right, so I'll give you that. And we will soon go into that fast-paced last round, but before that, we have to quickly duck into that special caller. I do get to call one of you, remember, and it's one of our special AQ viewers who registered on the site. And today I'll be calling Sandeep Narayanan from Bangalore, so let's go ahead and dial up his number.
Hello.
Hi Sandeep, this is Siddharth from the Mahindra AQ set at NDTV. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hi.
Hi, all right, so ready for your question. Here it comes. What's the latest model to be launched by Fiat in India?
Aventura?
The Aventura is right, absolutely right. So you will be getting yourself those AQ goodies. Thanks so much for participating today, and of course keep watching the show. It's time to jump straight back into the action though with all of our teams. The last round is called Drive Safe. This is the buzzer round. There are 8 questions that will come at you. Each question valued at 100 kilometers apiece. A wrong answer gets you minus 100. Before you answer, once you've hit the buzzer, remember nobody else can intervene. So if you're confident of that answer, go ahead and triple your points. You can tell me that you want to triple and accelerate, in which case a right answer gets you 300 kilometers. A wrong answer, 200 gone. So that's only if you accelerate, otherwise it's plus minus 100. Clear? Here we go. Recently, which car maker ranked highest in the JD Power Customer Satisfaction Survey with dealer service for dealer service in India? Chennai.
Toyota.
It's Maruti Suzuki, so that's wrong. In terms of composite material, what does F in FRP stand for? It's Bangalore.
Fiber.
Fiber, you should have tripled. Right answer, but 100 kilometers nevertheless. Which recently launched car would you associate with the tagline, contemporary urban vehicle? Chennai.
Triple.
Triple, yes.
Fiat Aventura.
Once again, the Aventura, right answer. Which 8-letter word is used to describe an automobile with a roof having a long curving downward slope to the rear? Chennai.
Fastback.
Fastback, Audi uses it, it's right. Question 5. In pursuit of a collision-free society, which Japanese car maker has a global safety concept called Safety for Everyone? CET.
Mitsubishi.
It's Honda. With reference to car body styles, once again, what type of a car is an OTS? Chennai.
Open top sedan.
It's open 2-seater, so I can't give you that. The 650S is the latest supercar from which British? Chennai.
Triple.
Yes.
McLaren.
McLaren is right. And the last question, on the new Bajaj Pulsar 200 SS, what is SS? Chennai once again.
Triple.
Yes.
Super Sport.
Super Sport, right answer, absolutely right. Screaming the competition, I think, but we will still look at the scores as a formality. It was a valiant effort from CET at the very end there, but setting back to minus 100. Up next, Hyderabad with 500 kilometers on the board. Bangalore ending up with 600 kilometers and the highest score of the season so far from Chennai at 2,000 kilometers. Before I invite the winning team to join me, I would like to also invite our special guest. Like I mentioned, there is another one right here on our set with us, Mr. Chetan Meni. He is the CEO of Mahindra Reva. Good to see you, Chetan.
Good to see you.
Thank you for being here with us. Nice electric sort of a round that you've got to witness today, but before I ask you to react to that, I have to say I'm really excited about the fact that we are got a grand prize, which is a pair of E20s.
Yeah.
Exciting for you?
Yeah, really exciting.
It's quite an incentive because in the past we've always had trips to the Geneva Motor Show as being the top prize. This time it's a car. And what do you make of it? I mean, the competition keeps getting better and better in terms of quality every year. This we know. Your impressions?
It's really good. I mean, they were great questions, very spread out. I think everyone was really good here. Chennai, of course, did a fabulous job. And good to see that there's a green part to it. And I think when you're talking about kind of things like this and the younger generation, the future mobility, electric cars fit very well into that.
Thank you for joining us today, and let's get the winning team to join us up here as well now. So the last of our regional finals has been wrapped up in style. Chennai storming into that final. And remember, this is the recurring theme from last year because they are our returning champions. So, will they take it all or will there be a new winner? For that, you have to tune in to our grand finale next week. It's a 1-hour special, lots of quizzing, lots of auto passion. All of that is coming up next week. Stay tuned to that. And meanwhile, lots more coming up right here on the MTV network.